gosh, how are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for being here this weekend. This is
Thank
so
you for
exciting.
having me. I'm excited to be here.
Have you been to Raleigh before?
No, this is my first time. First time in Raleigh. I'm excited.
And I was going to say, a lot of the times, like here at conventions, you don't really have a lot of time to explore the city. But has anyone given you any good recommendations for places to go?
No, if you have any, I'm a foodie, so if you have a place that I should go and eat, I keep hearing I should have barbecue.
Is Raleigh
Is that
barbecue? Is
what I
that a
should
thing?
Do?
You guys have to help us. We're not from here. No?
No, it's not what I should do.
Further east.
Okay, so no barbecue for me. I don't need chicken. Something else?
Do they have vegan? Do you eat waffles?
I do.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, we'll
50% of that she can have.
have it.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. So I kind of wanted to ask, what fandoms were you into growing up? Were you into comic books? Were you into cartoons? What were you like?
I was into cartoons for sure. I'm gonna say in Spanish, but the Flintstones. It's what was my favorite cartoon. I would watch it every day. Yeah. I was not into comic books, but yeah, I mean, yeah, the Flintstones and cartoons. What else?
Were you into video games at all? Did you play any games or board games?
Mario Bros. That was like my game.
Mario.
Yeah, that was yeah. I mean, it was starting when I grew up. Like Nintendo was beginning and Xbox wasn't even a thing at the moment. But yeah, I think Mario for sure was my biggest.
Did you ever play like Mario Kart?
I did, yeah, Mario Kart and Mortal Kombat as well.
Oh, that's so fun too.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, I loved it. Yeah, I
Awesome.
used to play it all the time with my brothers.
So how did you get into this wonderful world of acting and made this your career?
I started when I was 11 years old. I took my first theater class in school, and I was like, the class was about laying down on the floor, and it was the teacher would just tell us how to breathe. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm gonna find out how to see myself, and through that, I can see other people and put it into my body and play a different character. So I went home and I told my parents that I wanted to be an actress, and they thought I was joking because I was only 11. And every single year, I was like, I want to be an actress, and I want to go to the States to become an actor, and so I did. When I was 18, I moved to New York to be an actress. I got a scholarship, and I got a scholarship from the school. I got a scholarship from the government in Mexico, and yeah, so I made it happen. Yeah.
You certainly did. So it was always the dream, always the goal.
It was always the dream. I never had an option B, like, because people kept telling me, like, you should have another option. You should think about if that doesn't happen. And I was like, well, no. If I think about something else, then I'm gonna send that to the universe, and I don't want that. I just want to be an actor. I don't want to do anything else. And thankfully, it played out really well.
That's amazing. So I was going to ask because, and I don't want to mispronounce it, my Spanish isn't as good, but I saw you recently won an award.
I
Is
did.
it for International Hispanic Talent at Primos Ora 2024? Is that what it is?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? And congratulations, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. It was for Halo, and it was really fun because it was the first edition of this award. And it's always really nice to go home and being recognized of what you do outside of your country. And for me, which has been always my dream to be in Hollywood and do major productions, it was really nice to go back home and celebrate with the people that I love as well. And also for Halo, which was, I mean, it's huge. It's Halo, it's one of the biggest video games, and to be part of that universe, I've been blessed, to be honest.
How much did you know about Halo before joining the franchise?
I mean, I knew a lot about the video game. I knew about the fandom of the people loving the video game, and I watched obviously the first season because I'm not in season 1, and And I was like, yes, I can't wait to be part of this. When they offered it to me, I was like, this is a dream come true. And then I was in Budapest for 9 months shooting Halo, and just the sets were humongous. I mean, it was amazing. I remember the last day of shooting, I was just like pouring. And like, this is the little girl who was 11, dreaming about being on this big set, and when that dream comes true, I was like, wow, it's yeah, amazing.
So, what was your initial reaction reading the script for the first time and getting to know and love your character?
It was well, it was I read it and I remembered emailing the showrunner and saying to him, because the first time I read it, he was between me and somebody else. And so I read the first 2 episodes, and I sent David an email saying like, listen, even if I don't get this, I can't wait to watch your show, because this is something that I haven't read ever in my career. I mean, the way you've written this character and this show, it's so amazing that, I mean, if I'm lucky enough to be part of it, I'll be playing the best Talia Perez you can ever get. But if I'm not, I cannot wait to watch it. And he replied to me like, "You're playing that. You're playing that character." So I was very happy. I mean, because my character is not based on the video game. It's a normal human being, and I was very lucky to be part of that universe and to portray a character as powerful as Talia. And yeah, I was very excited.
What was the most like challenging or complicated part of it? Like, I'm assuming the training or like wearing the outfit. Like,
I
was
think the most difficult thing was the outfit, because it was really really heavy, and it was like 20 20 20 kilos, so about 40 pounds. So it's a lot, and you have that throughout the day. Like, you cannot take it off because it's a lot to put it in. So to take it off, it would take a lot of time, and you don't have that time. So that was the hardest thing, like to be on set 14 hours wearing 40 pounds on top of you. But there were moments where I was like, please God, I just need to take this off. But I mean, other than that, it was just amazing.
what was it like the first time looking at yourself in the Spartan suit?
It was it was so it was amazing, because it took us like 5 months to get the suit right. And so when we finally got it right, when finally all the producers were like, okay, this is the Spartan 3, this is what we want, it was like a relief. And at the same time, I was very excited, because it's like me being a Spartan, and it was great. Yeah, it was awesome.
Do you have any fellow actors that you really enjoy sharing a scene with, whether it's from Halo or any of your other projects?
I mean, everyone from Halo was amazing. Pablo Schreiber, he's an amazing actor and an amazing friend. And but I'm gonna say Bill Nye. I worked with him on The Beautiful Game, that's on Netflix, and just Bill Nye. I mean, he's huge, and just to work with him, and I love him. What's the name of that movie? I forgot the name of the movie, but he's so at peace, and he's so generous, and he's right there with you, and he's just holding your hand on every single scene. It was an honor to share the screen with him.
Can you tell us a little bit more about The Beautiful Game? Like you mentioned, it is on Netflix. Can you tell us a little bit about the premise for people that haven't had the opportunity to see it yet?
Well, The Beautiful Game, it's about the Homeless World Cup, which is based on a true story. And my character is Rosita. She plays soccer and she gets recruited to play for the US and go to Rome to play this World Cup. And it's so much fun. I mean, for me, it was like double the fun because I used to play soccer when I was in school. I got offered to play professional soccer in Mexico. I said no because I wanted to be an actress, but it was great for me because I was like playing soccer and acting, so it was like
Combining your two worlds.
combining my two worlds, which was great. Yeah, and it's a beautiful, beautiful story. I mean, for those who haven't seen it, you guys should definitely watch it.
Is there a certain soccer team that you follow now that you root for?
Barcelona. Yeah, that's my team for sure.
It's crazy that the Olympics are going on right now too. I was starting to watch some of the soccer. It's like so much fun to watch.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and the women as well. I mean, they're so great, and yeah, can't wait. I haven't seen anything, but I can't wait to watch. Yeah,
I think like the
Olympics.
opening.
It's today, right?
Yeah, the opening ceremony
today.
starts
It's-
like tonight.
Yeah,
There's like rumors of Lady Gaga and Celine Dion, but what do I know? We'll have to
that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Do y'all have any questions? You guys can just raise your hand or we can call on you or you guys can come down to the microphone. Whatever questions y'all may have. Food recommendations. Anything.
Recommendations.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it used to be Messi when he was playing when he was playing at the Barcelona.
Now we have him in Miami.
Now we have it in Miami.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite? Oh, nice. Good taste in sports. Who's next? Anybody? Anybody?
No questions.
Okay, so what kind of draws you to roles that you want to play? Is there like a certain connection with a character? Is there something you look for, or do you just kind of like a challenge?
I like characters that have something to say. Well, I like stories that have something to say, that question people, that care, that are powerful, passionate, that something drives them. That's like the main thing for me. If there's things happening inside of the character, then I'm drawn to that.
So, have you had the opportunity to do a lot of conventions, or are you newish to the convention world?
Newest. This is my first one.
Oh,
So.
welcome! Oh my gosh, the very
Thank you.
okay, awesome.
Yeah, this is my very first.
Your very first one on your very first day. Is there something that you're most looking forward to being here at GalaxyCon this weekend?
Everything, to meet everyone, and I'm very excited. I mean, because this is very new for me, so I'm excited just to see how people dress, and I mean, I love that how like committed they are, and I just would love to meet all of you guys. Yeah,
And hopefully we see some people dressed as the Flintstones.
exactly.
Like
That'll
some
be
Flintstones cosplay. We love
awesome. Or
it.
Halo.
Or Halo, of
Oh,
course.
yeah,
Yeah.
someone from Halo would be great.
I'm telling like there is some like creators and cosplayers that create these intricate outfits that you're not even going to believe are like on set at the moment. Like people are so wonderfully creative and talented.
I
So.
know. I've been seeing so many outfits that are great. So yeah, I'm very excited to see that.
So if you were to come to a convention as a fan, who would you want to dress as?
Pebbles, Pebbles from the Flintstones.
Go. I love it. So we'll ask a couple questions and then we're going to get you back to your table, which is booth CR41. So if you guys, don't feel comfortable asking a question in the setting and you want to ask her at her table, that is more than fine too. How comfortable are you with like improvisation? Do you get to use that a lot on set, or is that something that's maybe not as used in Halo or anything like that?
It depends on the show. I mean, Halo is very specific, so we didn't get a lot of like chances to improvise, but I'm very comfortable improvising. I love it. I think when they let you play more, it's so much more fun. But yeah, it depends really on the show because Halo, there's a lot of action happening. You cannot improvise a lot. But yeah, I do like it.
Is there any future projects that you're able to tell us about or anything that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a big change in my career. I'm gonna direct my first future and that I wrote. So I'm very excited. I'm working on that right now. So I'm very excited. I'm still gonna act. I love acting. It's just I'm gonna add that thing on my curriculum. Yeah.
So you wrote and you're directing it.
Yes, I wrote it and I'm directing it. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the premise, or is it
It's
hush hush?
yeah. Yes.
Okay. So was this always something that you knew you wanted to do, like be a writer and director as well, or did
Yeah.
that develop?
No, I always knew. I always knew that I wanna. I've always written since I started writing. Since I was a little girl. But yeah, directing. When I started working more and more and more, I was like, I know I can do this, and I'm a writer. I have a vision, so I want to put that vision on the screen. So yeah, it's. I'm excited. I'm very excited about this.
Are there any directors that inspire you?
Many, especially women. Nadine Labaki, which is a Lebanese director, she's amazing. Greta Garwick, Yorgos Lanthimos, he's great. Yeah, those three for sure. Yeah.
That's so exciting. And I'm so excited to see what you create and put out into the universe. That's amazing.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you so much.
Is there any final questions before we send her on her way? All right. Well, I hope that you enjoy your very first convention. I'm so excited that it's GalaxyCon here in Raleigh. Any thoughts you want to leave us with here on this afternoon?
No, thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys at my booth. Thank you.
Are you okay if we take a big group picture together?
Of course,
cool.
yes.
All right. We're going to bring out our photographer. And if you guys want to, it's totally up to you guys. If you guys want to come on down to the stage, we're all going to take a big picture together.